What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. I want to go over just obviously Jalen Hurts. I think that's what's really important about this offense and what we're really relying on, giving Hurts a chance in 2021 and just, giving him an evaluation period for 2021, seeing him flourish as a quarterback, just see what he does on a full year evaluation, a bigger sample size with the Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, just got to see and just figure it out. This trade back is not a positive thing in a lot of people's minds. And you know what? That's my alarm. I'm sorry that, everyone doesn't agree with it. If they pick the right player at pick number 12, I think this will be a successful trade back. And if that's the case, I already think that there is a target. I mean, why would you trade back this early before the draft? Why wouldn't you trade the night of the draft? You'll get more picks that way. You trade back, you will get more picks that way. But what tells me that if they trade back this early, not getting even enough compensation for it, not saying it was the worst trade, but it's not the best trade either. You still got to pick the right guy at 12. And it means that they're targeting a certain player at 12. So when it comes to this trade back, if they draft the right player this year, yeah, it's going to be a successful trade. You get a first-round pick in 2022, potentially getting 3 first-round picks if that's the case. If Carson Wentz plays over, his 73% of the snaps, you get your third first-round pick, sorry. Then when it comes to Jalen Hurts, you have a huge advantage now because, the quarterbacks coming out for 2022 and next year's draft are pretty good. And if Hurts doesn't do well this year, I understand, you want to give a quarterback more years, but if Hurts does not bring this team to anything special this year, and I'm not saying they have to make the playoffs or the Super Bowl or whatnot, but if he doesn't show that he can be a starter this year, the Eagles will have those picks locked in if they are not spent by that time, and they'll be able to have a really good draft pick to go get a quarterback and then some. Okay, and I think that's what's really positive about this trade back. I think it protects them. I think when I think in their minds, if you go at 6, if you draft at the 6 overall, that's where you're going to have a problem. And you know what? If you draft a great player but your quarterback isn't good, then what do? You really have nothing to go on unless it's your own first-round pick. Then you trade and get this extra first-round pick for 22 from Miami, okay? And from the Indianapolis Colts, potentially could be another first-rounder as well if Carson doesn't get hurt. So I think we all just need to put our eggs in one basket for Jalen Hurts, see how he does. Okay, obviously the rumors came out. The Eagles tried to trade up instead of trading back to the 3rd overall. And, yeah, didn't happen. Probably wanted too much. The Jets most likely wanted 4 first-round picks. What's been, they want a lot for that pick. That pick is not going to be easy to get for any team. I know of a few other teams that tried to get that pick. Too hard. But I think the positive about this trade is protecting your butt in the back end with these extra picks that you got, especially that first rounder, in 22, just because. Okay, now Miami, I don't know how good they're going to do. The Colts, I don't know how good they're going to do. So, I don't know what the case is. The Miami is probably more realistic high first rounder just because they're in a, I don't know. I don't see Miami better than the Colts. That's just me, though. They pay a lot of, they're not consistent. They're very up and down seasons. So I think having if you could potentially have 3 first-round picks, and if your quarterback doesn't work out, Jalen Hurts, I really hope Jalen Hurts works out. Don't get me wrong. I really hope. He's working his tail off. He's doing what he can do, but his talent will only get him so far. And I think Nick Sirianni, Brian Johnson, the quarterback coach, will get a lot out of him. And if they don't get a lot out of him, then I don't know. Then there could be a nice little change at quarterback, and they could go find their number one guy in next year's draft and do it that way. I think that's going to be the smarter decision. But like I said, guys, at the end of the day, it protects them. So if we drafted a player at 6, there's no, there's a lot of hope in that. There's a lot of hope that, Jalen Hurts is the guy, and the guy they draft is going to work well with him and be a superstar. That's what you're hoping for. But because they trade back 6 spots, they have pretty good draft picks for 2022, and it protects their future. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. I understand why. But unfortunately, we wanted that tone setter. We wanted, the Eagles definitely know that they can still get a good player at 12. I don't think it's a quarterback anymore, but we'll see. I'm not trying to make this video long, but just to let you guys know that they can still get value at 12, okay? Still get value at 12, and hopefully, they could do something with this pick and make it a successful pick. And then see what Jalen Hurts does. And if he fails, then you look for your next quarterback. And you have the draft picks to do that now. Really, you do. I think that protects them, protects their future. You're not giving up weights. You're not just. I mean, look, I would rather pick at 6 than 12. Definitely, honestly. I mean, that's just obvious. But you never know what player can move down this draft. You really don't. As much as everyone says, I mean, people are naming like 8 to 9 players are going to be gone, but you never know at this point what's going to happen. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So, be looking out for any other news, everything like that. Hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you guys later. Chicks Code Up, follow, slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.